When I came under braking,
Yeah.
high speed left, right, I braked hard, turned in a corner, and suddenly I lost the back end. I backward over the curve. I stopped. The high curve is very high curve, but
Okay, so it was a curve that broke the wishbone. The wishbone didn't break.
I couldn't see it, but I was surprised I lost it control at that point. Was it a
Onto the straight, was it?
it was a really high speed chicane.
Okay. So it was
Right, start changing it anyway.
yeah, stabilise your entry. You understand?
Yeah.
Did that have anything to do with you losing the car?
Was it? Yeah.
In the second qualifying session, no one manages to beat the lap time Senna set yesterday. Given the circuit and the circumstances, he can never have won a more important pole position. It's also the first pole position for McLaren for nearly 2 years, and the first for a Ford Cosworth engine for 10.
Here we did the second day, which was the slowest day. This year we did the first day. The right day. The right day. So it means we learned. Yes.
We have a very difficult task in our hands because for the race we are absolutely on the maximum, and we are not allowed to make a single mistake, be fine-tuned in the setup of the car or in the strategy during the race, in the rhythm you adopt and throughout the race, overtake maneuvers, tire stops. We cannot mistake at all, and therefore that's I think a lot of pressure to get everything right on the limit, to be there and still having to fight them.
Good morning, John Williams with the 9 o'clock source update on what should be a fine and mild day, although cloudy. The biggest crowd in years is tipped for today's Grand Prix. On the line from the Grand Prix office, Mike Brewer. Now here's Noel Wilson, but at the track he'll keep us up to date with the Grand Prix during the afternoon on SAFM.
A final setting up. McLaren's happy with their cars. They're doing fine. Williams Renault, a bit of a problem with suspension. It's a little bit rough on this rather bumpy track we've got here. Pole position this afternoon belongs to Ayrton Senna. Next to him, Alain Prost. Behind them, we have Damon Hill and we have Michael Schumacher. So in front, you've got two of the pros. Behind them, two of what they call the young lions fighting for a win. And there are actually 5 drivers here.
Everything is very difficult. It's tight on fuel, it's tight on brakes. It's going to be a very long and difficult race. Tight on tires as well. The tires after 20-30 laps are going to leave very little. Going to go down in performance, and keeping the car on the circuit is going to be difficult.
It would be nice to get a good result today. Finish the second in the constructors, but in reality, if we're third, as always, you know, it won't be of great concern to me because there's only one place that I really enjoy being, and that's at the front.
Two o'clock. McLaren's bid for a place in motor racing history is delayed by a false start.
So back to the 5-minute board. No refueling. Back to the 5-minute board, please.
One of the cars further down the grid stalled its engine. They waved the yellow flag, then another car stalled. They abandoned the start. Those cars will be pushed to the back of the grid to the start. We're on the 5-minute board. In fact, I think they're showing 3 minutes now. The race is reduced by 1 minute.
I want another jump battery.
Prost was creeping forward as soon as he called for first. I don't know if it is deliberate or not. May have a problem.
Senna makes the most of his pole position. As part of the race strategy, he pours on the power to gain an early lead. His car is as light as possible. It has just enough fuel to last the race's 79 laps. Senna's early charge burns up fuel. He cannot keep up this pace for long, or he'll run out before the end, as he did at Silverstone.
3-1-6-0. -1.
Giorgio has to work out how many litres of fuel will be left by the end of the race. If the result is a minus, it means there won't be enough to finish. So right from the start, Ron is concerned.
There's the fuel. Look, at the moment we are really down to schedule, -0.2 liters. Of course, so if you multiply this for this enormous number of laps, it's going to make a bigger difference. So I think we are panicking for nothing. Yeah.
I'm not panicking. We're discussing it.
Sorry, we are discussing.
Later in the race, Senna can drive to conserve fuel. He can also alter the engine settings to use a less rich mixture. Meanwhile, there are other key decisions to be made, like when to change tyres. Senna does not always agree with his pit wall team.
Stop 4 tyres.
He's saying no.
You are 4 seconds slower. Okay, what do you reckon? We try once more to stop him?
The point is, at the moment, we have a 10-second buffer. We can stop by 10 seconds, still get out.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of work to do, and we're light on fuel. With the lead, we can conserve fuel. Adjust it. No. Stop this lap. Okay. 5.32, well done.
Mika is battling it out for 4th place. But after his tyre change, the team spotted something wrong with the car.
You calling him in? Got a problem.
The rear wheel was full of brake fluid, a lot of brake fluid and broken bits and pieces.
Davey, we should let's be geared to take the nose off and get the brake pressure and everything ready to go.
Ron, it's only 1 minute 20 laps. We have to understand the problem. It can only be a caliper.
Might be a loose nipple. Coming in the pits, we're going to jack the car up. We're going to take the left rear wheel off to have a look.
One of the crossover pipes has come loose. It's not loose, it's just leaking. Tightening it doesn't fix it. Keep the foot on the brake, it still leaks. Not a problem, Ryan, don't worry about it. We'll lay his tyre, or tell me a set of tyres to lay out. We'll have them laid out, prepared. We'll get rid of all the knickers there.
Okay, back to us. We are plus 0.4, sir.
With Mika out, all the attention is on Senna. He's in the lead, but a wrong decision could still cost McLaren the race. Now, strategy is everything.
I want to bring the fuel back, really positive, 20 laps on. Bring it back 3 or 4, don't worry, just let's get the fuel back. Now,
Just to show you that I'm not polemic for nothing. Now's not the time. Let's get the fuel back in turning. How can I tell you? I've got one lap plus 5, the other one minus 0.8. Okay, I know. But let's get the fuel, whatever it says, let's go to a leaner setting and get the fuel as high as we can. Come on. Okay, I have the information myself. We have now 1 liter more in the tank than what we should have if we were using a constant amount of fuel per lap. And I'm sure of it. So you reckon we got 5 litres? I reckon we've got 5 litres. Right, Steve just confirmed that Giorgio is right on the button. 1.3 litres, exactly. Okay. Sorry.
There are only a few laps to go.
Okay, I think we can give me now mixture 1 or mixture 0.
Now's the time to start saving fuel.
We all agree mix 1, just to get mix 1 on the bottom. Do you want to tell him on the radio without showing the port? Yes, take it off. Fast on. So 15.8, 34, 35.2. One.
It's a big day for McLaren, very big day for McLaren, and Ayrton is going, but I'm glad that we did it with Ayrton